Hi, this is Jason Kaiser, vocalist of Origin. You're watching The Age of Metal.
This is Stephanie here with The Age of Metal. I'm here right now in St. Petersburg, Florida at Summer Slaughter Tour 2014 with Origin. So how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So you are enjoying, it looks pretty delicious. What is this exactly you're eating right now?
Not sure what it is. When, road life, you eat what they give you, you don't even taste it anymore. It's just fuel till the next beer.
There we go. That's a good way to put it. I like that. All right. So, like I said, we are on Summer Slaughter 2014. Overall, what's this tour been like so far?
It's been pretty much what you would expect. It's spectacular. It's back to the brutal, I guess, for Summer Slaughter. And, it's great. We went into it thinking that more so than it even just being a brutal tour that, we already have toured with half these bands. We already know most of them. So it's like you have that camaraderie aspect of it that makes it more fun for us to hang out. We know there's no egos, there's no attitudes. It makes so we have a better time. We play better shows. The crowd get better shows, and it's just the cycle continues. So, it's been spectacular so far.
Do you think this year's lineup has been better than some of the previous years?
It's tough to say. Not to mention the fact that they, not taking shit on them or anything, but they recycle bands every once in a while, and that's fine. But I think the total package this year, it's probably one of the tightest they've ever had.
Awesome. And, you guys have been on several Summer Slaughters in the past. Is there anything different about touring on Summer Slaughter than doing any other tours or festivals or anything?
Well, obviously. You got to deal with 100 people every day. It's hard to get drunk because there's just scarce. It's just gold if you find a Miller Lite. It's just like, it's really Miller Lite? I will take it. I'm at that point where I will take it.
All right. So, is there any particular best Summer Slaughter memory you've ever had?
I almost died of heat stroke 2 days ago. That was pretty good.
Good memory.
105-degree heat, Dallas, open air show. And, I made some poor decisions and wound up curled up in fetal position for a little while, but recovered just in time to play and then got heat stroke again on stage. So it's a good time.
Well, hydrate yourselves. Right. So Omnipresent was just released. Overall, how are you feeling? As since the album has been released, you feel that the reactions or any of that have been what you expected, or?
It's great for me. This is my first time actually on the CD with them dudes. I've been in the band for like 5 years, but it's the first time actually putting it on paper and recording with them, and it's been a great response. I don't know, we like playing the songs live. It's like a little bit different than what some fans were expecting, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So it's been great.
Yeah, about that, when I reviewed it, I said that I feel like you guys have gone a lot heavier than some of your other releases. Do you agree with that? And if so, then why did you take that direction?
Well, we're lucky enough as a band that we're not at a level where we have anybody we don't have labels or anybody telling us what we need to do or, what songs we have to cover, this, that, and the other thing. We do whatever we want. So this is just the natural progression. You ask Paul, the guitar player, he'll tell you every time he never wants to write the same album twice. And Origin definitely had a specific style that they've been doing for 10 years, the rapid fire, just non-stop blast beats and stuff like that. So it's just a natural progression of things, and I don't know, even threw some mosh parts in there, every once in a while, can't hurt.
No, not never. All right. So you did mention that you guys always want to write a different album. Do you think that there's a benefit to that or anything?
It's good not to limit yourself. It's good not to get cornholed into certain things, and then because you have to do it, and then it's expected, and if you keep changing it up, you never have the people that can shit on you for doing something different, not doing the same album 5 times, and you do a different one, and then we're not a Monomarth, we're not going to put out that one album a dozen times. There's a lot of them.
All right. So is there a particular lyrical concept that you had with this album or anything?
Space and shit. I don't know. I could get deep, but read it for yourselves. You can make your own interpretation. It's art.
Look up the lyrics. It is art. It's space art. Nice. So I was reading recently an interview with Paul. I don't remember. I think it was heavy metal, but he was saying that sometimes they incorporate different riffs or solos or anything from previous albums. Did you do anything with this album like that, or is this all just original? You just want something new?
He's got a couple throwback riffs never from any other album that he's ever put out, but I don't think. But he's got a couple throwback riffs that I know he's been waiting to use for like a decade that he threw in. So. They've just been percolating and gestating, or whatever the proper word is. I don't know.
Waiting for the perfect time to use it, right?
Exactly, and now is the time, apparently.
All right. Well, you guys are space metal, and so let's say maybe, I don't know, but let's say you guys did play in space. How do you think the aliens and whoever lived in outer space would react to you guys?
Well, I mean, obviously, you can't play in space because the vacuum. There's no sound in space.
Well, what if you figured out a way to do it?
What is this? Star Trek Deep Space Nine?
Maybe.
Which is the best Star Trek, by the way. If we played in space, the aliens would gestate more.
There we go.
I don't know. I have no hilarious answer to that question.
You will just explode the whole universe.
In space,
maybe.
In space, no one can hear me scream.
There we go.
Cheers.
Well, except if you are in the spaceship where all the aliens are watching you, or
it's
whatever.
Still a vacuum.
Still, all right. Anyway, so is there anything I guess I'm planning on going next or anything?
We're finishing up Summer Slaughter around in Virginia, I think, and then we go on our own headlining run with King Parrot from Australia, who's fantastic, and Beyond Creation from Montreal, I think. So that's going to be a great little package, and we'll be hitting the spots Summer Slaughter didn't hit. So
awesome.
Yeah, we'll be doing that, and then we might be back in the States again in October, November. I can't announce that business yet, and then we're off to Europe in November, December. So we're keeping busy. And then 70,000 Tons of Metal is the heavy metal boat cruise to wrap it all up.
Yeah, wish I can go on that one.
It does cost $1 million to go on it. But.
It's worth it because you get to be on the boat watching it. If you can't watch them in space, you can watch them on the boat.
Yeah, on the boat, we will sound much better than we would in space. We can actually hear us play when we're on the boat. All
right, and here's the last question. Do you have a message for the fans or anything?
Hail space.
Hail space. All right, thank you guys for watching. This is Stephanie Jensen with The Age of Metal, and Origin has a lot of great touring going on this year. Check out Omnipresent if you haven't, and stay metal.